Hi everybody. Today we're going to do something a little bit different. I'm getting a little bit more comfortable being on the camera. I don't know why, but every time you turn the thing on, it just, you wouldn't think so, but it makes you a little nervous sometimes, but I don't know, kind of getting over that. So what to do is do a little section on this channel. Just going to call it story time. And I figure whatever project I got, kind of in the middle of it, I'll just kind of sit down and tell a story from the seat. And so today's story kind of starts off kind of funny. So I was in jail with this guy. Don't worry, I never stole from anybody. I never did anything violent. It was something that in my grandfather's day they would have took him home to the parents and let them deal with it. In my day, they put you in the county for 3 or 6 months. So that's how that goes. Who knew? But anyway, I was in jail with a guy that was from Louisiana. All right, and you hear how I say that. So he was telling me that it was open carry down there. You could have your pistol or whatever hanging in your truck, shotgun hanging in your truck. Maybe not a shotgun, maybe it was just a pistol. I don't know, maybe it was a rifle too, but anyways, he's telling me that he had a custom mounted holster built kind of into his dash right here. So imagine the shifter. He said, I had, in Illinois up here, or he'd say Illinois, in Illinois up here, you know, when he talks slower, just the way they were down there, you know, up here, northerners, you hear me talking, just rambling on, probably to some of you guys, but southerners, they talk slower, you know, they're just not in as much of a hurry, it seems like. It's refreshing sometimes. But excuse me. But anyway, he said, y'all Illinois up here can't have any guns or anything like that in your vehicles with you. See, that was before concealed carry. He said, now in Louisiana, where I'm from, I had a custom-made holster in my dash. All right, so I could be driving first gear, second gear, hit third gear, and draw at the same time. And I mean, half the people in there, we just lost it. Like, are you kidding me, dude? You know, he's so proud of it. And it just funnier than all hell. And I don't know why I was thinking about that today, but just laugh. One of the good times, I guess, in there, you laugh at somebody, people you meet. But that's the guy he's got me thinking about it. He don't, whenever I'd say Louisiana, I mean, that's, if you're from the north, most of that's how we say it, Louisiana. He said, it just kills me how y'all say Louisiana. It's not Louisiana, you know, and he had to like struggle to say it, Louisiana. You know, and the look on his face, he's distraught. It's not right, it's Louisiana. If you're gonna say it right. And I looked at him, I said, what state are we in right now? And he said, we're in Illinois. And I said, okay, well, if you're gonna say it right, it's Illinois. And he said, well, the S is silent, get it out of there. I said, well, I can't do anything about the English language, man. That's just how it is. So, oh, it just cracks me up. That's what I was thinking about today. Then it is right though, because like we say Missouri, it's Missouri. Anytime you meet somebody that's from Missouri, it's Missouri. It's not Missouri. I mean, you could keep going with these things, but it's just kind of funny how all that stuff works out. And then another thing, touch base on how you pick up on accents. I have another buddy that's from Tennessee, and we used to travel around doing locks. And so we went up to North Dakota to meet a guy named Wiley. And this, when we were kind of learning yet, the panic bars, you know, when your exterior locks and you have the bars, you push the bar, you know, it's a panic bar. For when you're panicking, you just run into the door, you know what I mean? And your hip's gonna, if people are pushing you into it, it's gonna push you out, is the purpose of them bars. maybe you learn something new. But anyway, we were going to learn how to install them. Which, God, they were so simple. He could have just sent me like a video of it. You know what I mean? That we were in that era at the time. But anyway, so we go up there, and we ended up spending like 3 weeks with them because it was this huge place that we ended up doing other stuff other than the panic bars, obviously. But there was like 1,000 locks there, and I want to say there was like 200 of the panic bars, 150 or 200 of the panic bars. So it was a heck of a place. It was the Strat Complex, I believe it was called, up in North Dakota, Williston, North Dakota. It's just man camp, basically. It was there was like no hotels up there. There was like nothing. Everything was going up. It was all in the process. I should have got a frickin' rented a house up there because it would have been cheaper than driving back and forth. I might as well have just lived there for about a year. But anyway, back to the story. So this gentleman that we were going to meet was Wiley. All right, so Nick had been living up north for long enough that there was only certain things when his accent would come out, and usually it was when he was mad or upset about something. He'd get to going pretty good, you know. And so anyway, we go down to Wiley. He's from Missouri, and I'm not exactly sure what part of Missouri, but he's got a deep Southern accent, like deep Southern accent. You know, I don't know why, you know, like that deep. So we spent, it was 2 or 3 weeks up there. It was a long time, and it was cold as hell. But as soon as we got there, Wiley's accent took Nick's accent, brought that directly out. So now these are like the only 2 people that I talk to because there's nobody on these camps. We're just there to get these locks done. And we are the security people at this point, you know, so what is the problem with letting the security people run around the camp? But anyway, so Nick and Wiley are both, they're just in the, like we're like in Tennessee or somewhere, you know, and this is all that I'm hearing for like 2 weeks, and about a week into it, I just find myself talking with this accent. And a couple of, I don't know, a few days into it, finally Nick looks at me and says, you know what? He's like, does the accent really rub off that much? And I said, why? What you talking about? You know, and at that point I was like, wait a minute. I didn't just say why. I said why. Uh-oh. So, but, yeah, so we ended up, I ended up pretty fluent in the Southern accent, to tell you the truth. I could probably blend in with hot it and ain't it. And, I don't really even know what to say right now don't really have much to say about it, but I don't know. I thought that'd be kind of a funny story, and sit and enjoy my coffee before I get to working on the hydraulic pump, which I don't know if I'll get the pump video uploaded first or this one. Probably do the pump video. So yeah, you guys are in the future right now. That's cool, huh? But anyway, I guess that sums up my story. Might have been more I wanted to say about it, but I think you guys get the point. And nothing important, just a funny story that I hope you guys enjoyed. So thanks for watching. We'll see you on the next one.